Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to test out some Primark makeup. I recently picked up a palette from Primark this last weekend, and I also picked up a couple of lipsticks. Obviously I'm not going to try both of them today. I think I'll figure it out once I've done the eye look, which one I want to use. My inspiration is going to be fall, so I'm going to try and do a fall look with this palette. It is, I think, a summer palette, but I picked it up because it had some fall colours. So this is the palette that I got. It's called Sunset Beach, and I'll just show you what it looks like inside. So it's got a really decent mirror, and also it's got these colours in it, which I thought were really good for the fall. So obviously I need to take this off, and what I want to do is swatch them, and yeah, we'll just have a look and see, but I think they look pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to swatch them right now. So the first one I'm going to do is this White Sands one. And then I'll do this one. This one's called Bark. And then this one's called Ethereal. This one's called Red Skies. They're really chalky. Is Sandalwood. So if you can see, the first one's really light. I guess it would just be like a topper. But I don't know if you can see those. Okay, so next line is Burnt Orange. And then we've got Cocoa. Another chalky one. And then we've got Beach Sunset. Oh, another chalky one. I'm not very good at swatching. And then we've got Coconut Husk. This one should be pretty. And then the last one is Night Skies. Okay, so those are the other ones. I have to say, this one and this one are very similar, which will be these two. So they look quite different. Oops. So they look quite different on here, but they're actually pretty similar. So yeah, I'm going to try to do a full look. So I'm going to start with this mask, moisturizer and primer all in one. I recently got this in a Birchbox and I've been using it the last couple of days. It honestly works more as a moisturizer. I think it does blur a little bit, but in terms of a mask, I have no idea if it does anything like that. But yeah, it's quite nice. The only thing about it is it really has a strong scent of rose. So it's definitely fragranced. That's not usually an issue for me, and I haven't had any breakouts from it that I know of. But obviously if you've got very sensitive skin, you're not going to like this. This is by the brand This Works. So it's pretty good. I don't mind fragrance, as I said, but it is very smelly, to the point where it's a little off-putting. But if you like rose scent, then that's fine. Okay, next I'm just going to use my Conceal and Hydrate foundation from Revolution. I go back and forward with this if I like it or not. I definitely am not a fan of the concealer. I've realized that. It's just very drying. I'll do it here, but in terms of under my eyes, I find it so incredibly drying to the point that I just don't want to do it anymore. And I'm not sure this one is that drying. I mean, what I'm going to try and do maybe is just stop putting foundation right underneath. Sorry, I did actually have makeup on before and I wiped it off, so I've got some remnants of that. I'm going to try to not have my foundation right up to my eye, which I normally do, and just, you know, maybe try to give my under eyes a little bit of a rest. I did recently get some eye cream, so I'm hoping that that will help as well. So I'm just concerned about getting wrinkles. So I am going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is the 16-hour one, not the hydrating one. I did order the hydrating one, and then there was an issue with my order. They actually shipped my order to the wrong person, And then they sent it back to their warehouse. And then they basically told, instead of sending it to me, they told me that they no longer have it in stock, which I know obviously they have it in stock because it's in that package that they returned. They just didn't want to go digging through their warehouse to find the package that was supposed to be delivered to me. So basically they said, no, they're out of stock, you know, and I just got a refund. Okay, so I'm not going to do bronzing or anything like that yet. I think I'm just going to do my eyes first, see what kind of look I come up with, and then I will finish the face. So also in Primark, I got one of their eye brushes, just wanted to see what it was like. It was only £1 and it's one of those double-sided ones, so I thought I'd test it out. So that was impossible to get out. I actually had to cut it out. Like, I guess they're so concerned about people stealing things in Primark that they glued it to the packaging to the point where I literally had to just get my scissors and cut it out, even though I should have been able to just pull it out. But anyway, here it is. So it's pretty cute. I mean, I think it should be fine. It feels very synthetic and that might not be so bad. I don't know. I'll give it a go. Okay, so this is where I'm just useless at makeup. I mean, I'm useless at makeup everywhere, but yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing with eyes, but I just have fun with it. So I guess I'm just gonna, see, this one is quite shimmery and there's a topper, so I'm not gonna use that one. So I'm gonna start with the sandalwood one, which was this one, I believe. So that'd be a good like transition color. Now I'm gonna go with the smaller side of the brush. Maybe I'll use that, actually, I think I'm going to use the bigger side. That didn't turn out too bad. I think that was okay. Alright, so next one I'm going to do is probably this bark colour, which was the second one that I swatched, which has a slight shimmer to it. And I am going to do the smaller one this time again. Okay, I ended up going on my lid there. I think what I'm going to do though, I've kind of changed my mind of what I want to do. I'm going to take the shade Cocoa and just deepen the outer corners. And then I'm going to try to do a cut crease. I'll probably do like a half cut crease. I don't know. I've only done it once before and it was off camera and it wasn't that great. How does everyone make their eyes look so good and mine always look the same? I'm getting a lot of fallout all over my cheeks. And I know I should use like setting powder and stuff like that. I just don't have any. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a half crease. I don't have a concealer brush, so don't judge me with how I do this, okay? But I am gonna take this Urban Decay brush because it is nice and thin and I think it should be fine. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little bit off here and I'll just start around here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with Burnt Orange, which was this shade. Yeah, no, actually that was Red Skies. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with the one I like the most, which is Ethereal, and just have a look and see how that translates on the eye. Well, that turned out a lot better than I imagined. Okay, so I'm going to take the bigger side. I'm going to take the bigger side of the Primark brush, and I'm just going to sort of edge these out a little bit and just blend them. Okay, next I'm going to take this Red Skies shade and put it here. Okay, next I'm going to take this burnt orange shade and put it on top of this red one. I'm going to go back in with this sandalwood just at the top, just to sort of like blend it out a little bit better. Okay, I've just put some concealer at the top here because I kind of lost, it got really messy, and I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit. I'm going to use this first one, which is white sand. I'm almost done. I'm also going to put this in the corner. I think for blush, I'm going to use this Makeup Obsession by Makeup Revolution. Just sort of kind of going for like an all-round bronzy glow for fall. I don't want to put too much highlight on, but I am going to use, again, Revolution. This is the highlighter Reloaded, Make an Impact. I don't think this even has a shade to it, it's just the normal highlighter. If it has a shade, I don't know what it is. But I'm just going to put a little bit on my nose. A little bit. Alright, so lipstick wise, I've got these two. As I said, for Primark, I wanted to see which one would work best. Honestly, I'm not even sure either one is going to work, but let me just unpackage them and swatch them, and then we will have a look. Okay, so I've got this first one, which is in the shade Vintage Rose. So this swatches like this. Which definitely is not the right color. And then I've got this one, which is in the shade Envy, and this is a lovely plum color. Oops. Oh, that's annoying. So when I push on it, it automatically like would go in. I guess I'm gonna go with the plum color out of these two. Although I did get a couple of other new lipsticks. Actually, hold on. Maybe I won't use these. Let me just see. I have a couple of other lipsticks that I could test out. So I've got this one from Estee Lauder that I was gifted. This is in the shade Envy as well. But it's a much more nude color and actually probably better for the fall. So it's that one. Or I never know which lipsticks to pick. I've got this one from MC Beauty or Mako O Beauty. I'm not entirely sure how to say this, but it's an Australian brand and I got it in my Birchbox. And it's actually really quite similar to that one. So, oh, what do I do? What do I do? You know what? I still want to go with the plum one, as crazy as that might seem. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. So that's probably as neat as I can get it. So there's obviously issues with this lipstick. It's really quite lightweight though. It almost feels like it's it kind of reminds me of Play-Doh. It smells like Play-Doh a little bit, so it's a little bit worrying. It doesn't have the greatest smell, but it feels very comfortable. I was worried that was going to be a little bit too drying. It looks a little drying, but it actually feels fine on my lips. And as long as I don't move my mouth around, I think it's okay. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is my fall look. I actually think my cut crease came out really quite nice. The lips look a little bit off, but I'm really bad at applying lipstick, especially when it's this dark. It just always looks a little bit off. I don't have the most perfect lips for a lipstick, but I do love lipstick, so I still go with it. Guys, I'm such a klutz. I totally forgot mascara. I don't know what's wrong with me. I didn't do any eyeliner. I didn't do any mascara. I just went to full face and lips. Oh my god, you must think I'm just an idiot. So yeah, big lash revolution. Here we come. Yeah, let me just do the final look because I was like taking some photos and I'm thinking, okay, my eyes look nice, but there's something missing. Oh my gosh. Alright, I've done it now. I put my mascara on. Oh my gosh, I don't feel so naked. I'm so sorry. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I really appreciate comments that are left. You know, I appreciate people coming back and actually watching my videos. It actually brings me joy. So yeah, if I do see you again around, you know, that would be great. And if not, you know, have a wonderful day and yeah, take care everyone. Thanks so much. Bye.